Hi, the question says, describe with the help of a diagram how compressions and rarefactions are produced in air near a source of sound. Now, as you can see from the diagram over here, these are the regions of compression where the air particles are quite close to each other, whereas these are the regions of rarefaction where the air particles are far away from each other. Now, we know that sound is produced via vibrations. So, when a vibrating object moves forward, then what will happen that it will compress the air which is next to it or the air particles which are next to it, and then in front it will create a high pressure region, and that high pressure region is called compression. So that is the region over here where you can see the air particles are very much close to each other. Now what happens over here is the air particles which are closer over here will now separate away from each other. So now when these air particles will move backward because they will vibrating about the mean position, so as they are moving forward they will create a compression, and when they move backward on both the sides, then a region of very low pressure is created, and that region of low pressure is known as rarefaction. So as the object moves back and forth about its mean position, there will be many type compressions and rarefactions created along in the air, and this is how the sound is going to travel from one point to another. Also you must know that the air particles do not travel while the sound travels. Air particles will remain in their own position about the mean position and will vibrate back and forth about that mean position. It is the vibration that is transferring through the particles and not the particles. So as we can say that where the more the density of the particles, there will be more pressure, and that higher pressure and higher density of those particles are known as compression. In the region where the pressure is low, the density of air will be low, and that region are known as rarefactions. One more thing you need to understand over here is rarefactions and compressions won't stay at the same point every time. Once a position or once a part of the air has a compression, then the next half of the cycle, that same part will have rarefaction, and the part which was initially having rarefaction will now have a compression between them. So this is how your sound travels in air. Thank you.